Have a great game, boss.
What is going on, MP?
Not much. How about you?
Just living the dream.
All right. A look from earlier as the Nets bus arrives at the arena. No doubt this is a club ready to handle this challenge on the road tonight. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. What's better than NBA basketball on a Saturday night? We're here to bring you the action. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup, Johnson at the 4 with Claxton at center. Simmons and Dinwiddie comprise the backcourt, and it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. And for Charlotte, Rozier out on the wing with Hayward. Then there's P.J. Washington, and it's Mr. Moves in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, Clark, with each passing game, the playoffs draw closer. You can really start to feel the excitement building as a result.
Yeah, I agree, but you can't get caught up looking too far ahead. That's how you can get yourself into some trouble. You got to keep taking it in the cliche manner, one game at a time.
And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Dinwiddie against Rozier. Johnson a screen on Rozier. Dinwiddie passes to Johnson. Outside Simmons. 5 on the clock. Screen by Bridges. Shoots from 14. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Clark, when it comes to Charlotte, their roster skewed to the young side for a few seasons now.
And that lack of experience is part of the reason they've struggled for a while now, B.A. Young teams inevitably must go through growing pains. Charlotte's had a tough time finding stability.
No good on that one.
You know, Ben Simmons so unique as a player. I think he's one of the few non-bigs who can actually dominate a game scoring below the foul line. Not just scoring, but with his passing, too.
No good on the second free throw. And Grant, this Nets team trying to set their identity at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, well, with the players they have on the wings, led by Mikal Bridges, they have the personnel to be disruptive. Long, mobile, and switchable. They give you lots of trouble. And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Here's Ntilikina, the 3 from Washington. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
You know, that's what you love about Ntilikina. I mean, very unselfish and constantly looking to set up his guys.
Now here's Simmons. Defense right on him. Here's Bridges. It's rebounded by Ntilikina.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Shoots from 14, and that one drops for him.
Hey, you know, this is what you like about Gordon Hayward. He can score from anywhere on the floor.
Just over a minute and a half in. From deep, Johnson. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Here's Mr. Moves. Yep, count it.
Sees his man, threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
The Nets have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Claxton. Looking to end the run. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
You know, Simmons is a platinum-level passer, and he has a really good understanding of when his teammates are open.
Ntilikina, the pass to Mr. Moves. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession.
Charlotte ball.
Here's Ntilikina. Simmons defending. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Ben Simmons.
First team foul. At the line for 2, Frank Ntilikina.
First free throw is good. And without a superstar scorer, Grant, the question has always been, how does this Nets team generate enough offense?
Yeah, well, hero ball is not going to work. I mean, they've got to push the pace and trust one another and go from good shot to great shot.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Dinwiddie against Rozier. Pass to Claxton. Dinwiddie with it. Hounded by Rozier. To the paint. It's stolen by Washington. 3-on-3. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
Well done by Hayward on the assist that time. He's able to spot a wide open teammate because he plays with his head up. Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
1:56 left in the opening quarter. Hayward against Bridges. Shots blocked. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. Let's take a second to check in on the race for Rookie of the Year and see how the rankings are shaping up for this year's class of new NBA talent. Over the course of this season, he's proven himself to be a highly skilled player in the league, so he comes in at number 5.
Just being counted among the top 5 rookies is a big accomplishment, especially given the talent of this class.
Most certainly. I mean, it may be a little too late for him to win the award, but he should be very proud of how he's performed in his first season.
Now here's Simmons. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Pass to Johnson. Back to Simmons. Here's Thomas. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Claxton can't get it to go. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Here's Mr. Moves. Now here's Rozier. Washington, a screen on Dinwiddie. Rozier from outside. Washington passes to Mr. Moves. Here's Ntilikina. Again, the miss by the Hornets. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Back to Simmons. It's Dinwiddie on the wing. Outside Simmons. He takes it in. That shot off the mark. The Hornets have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Here's Mr. Moves. Rebound Brooklyn.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Here's Thomas. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Thomas. Pass to Claxton. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Hornets up 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.
6.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from the Hornets, what's your take so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Hayward and Bridges at the small and power forward spots. Book night out there with Cody Martin. And it's Williams in at the center position. That's the Hornets 5. Well, Grant, we saw a lot of lower seeds winning series in last year's playoffs. Is the regular season losing importance?
You know, B.A., there's greater parity.
Williams is... Both teams changing it up here. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pass to Claxton. Outside Finney-Smith. Simmons is doubled and stolen by Bridges.
Hey guys, Mr. Moves in that last game against the Wizards gave them a bit of a boost. He added 11 points, and as you might expect, he was usually first up to clear the boards, hauling in those loose balls for the squad. It ended up being such a solid night for him, putting in a lot of energy and making things happen for his team. Guys?
Great work. Thanks for that. And there's always the chance of a carryover effect into tonight's game.
I wouldn't put it past him, but it's tough to have back-to-back performances like that.
No, you can't bet against a guy like that. He looks like he's in a groove, focused, on top of his game. No reason that he can't keep it going.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Finney-Smith. Can they get it? Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. Simmons has got 3 assists in the game.
I think that's one of his specialties, really. Finney-Smith is out there to defend at a high level and knock down threes.
2 minutes.
The 3 from Washington. The rebound by Bridges. For Brooklyn, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Pass to Claxton. The Hornets pull it in. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Nets. That one was in Brooklyn.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
Outside Finney-Smith. Back to Dinwiddie. Deflected! Now here's Hayward. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Here's Mr. Moves. And no good, trying to use the glass. Brooklyn's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Bridges finds Dinwiddie. Claxton with it. Out to Bridges. Pass to Simmons. And he lobs it up. And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Charlotte Hornets. On Monday, they head out on the road to face the Pistons in Detroit. And then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Steven Adams and the Memphis Grizzlies.
This road stretch could be rough. They just haven't executed at all away from home. So they're going to have to figure out those problems and figure them out soon.
Martin, he's checked in for Charlotte. Terry Rozier comes in for Hayward. Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Thomas comes in for Bridges. Pass to Washington. Fires from deep. The rebound by Ben Simmons.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. For 3, Dinwiddie. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And he hits the first of 3. And the Hornets making a change here. Hayward's checked in. And a change for the Nets. Bridges, he's checked in for Thomas. And the second free throw is good. And he makes all three.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Out to the wing. Dinwiddie against Rozier. Washington, a screen on Dinwiddie. Here's Rozier. She got a piece of it. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race.
Taking a look at Charlotte, they're not going to make the playoffs. We knew that. But they did show glimpses of what they could eventually be. Unfortunately, all of that will have to wait till next year.
And now let's focus on our game. A strong first half for the Hornets.
They have outworked and outperformed their opponents so far. Didn't come in as the favorites, but they might be the favorites now.
Classic underdog story, but they still need to write the ending.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Hey, it's been quite a game for Gordon Hayward.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Checking out the group for Jock Vaughn to start the second half. Bridges and Johnson work as the forwards. Simmons and Dinwiddie comprise the backcourt. And it's Claxton in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Yeah, making the smart pass there. I mean, Bridges doesn't just hold the ball.
Rozier, the pass to Mr. Moves.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
At the line for your Hornets, Hardy.
That free throw, no good. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
Hornets foul call. Hardy's third personal foul. First team foul.
And every year, Bridges seems to take another leap. His work ethic and drive to improve is impressive.
Brooklyn trailing. And one of the better defenders in the league, Grant, Mikal Bridges. He'll lock you down.
Oh, he will be often matched up against the opponent's best scorer. And he is just so fierce. But he also helps you generate offense, hitting threes and extending the defense to create room to operate.
From deep, Johnson. And the net's another three.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Rozier, the pass to Mr. Moves. The three is up. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Dinwiddie. Back to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
The execution has been better lately. But do they have enough energy to pull it off?
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Mikal Bridges is a premier defender. He said, quote, people take it for granted how tough it is to guard the top perimeter players in this league and not be able to really touch them because they're going to get the foul call. You've got to guard these matchups one-on-one, and I think we get taken for granted. BA, he's on point.
Yeah, he does have a point there. Thanks, Allie. Time called here. The Nets decide to talk it over now. All right, a chance now to take a look at the steals over the last few months for Mikal Bridges.
I get the feeling he hasn't been paying as much attention defensively as he should be. His steal numbers have dipped in the past few months. He needs to get back some of that intensity on defense.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Dinwiddie with it. 7 points in the game. Oh, it's blocked by Washington.
Even though he's not the tallest power forward, Washington does have good bounce and a long reach. Plays bigger than he is.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Such great timing, defensive awareness, too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
Here's Bridges. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Mr. Moves. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. And here's Hayward. He's guarded by Bridges. Hayward's shot is off.
This has been a close. Game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
To the middle. Here's Claxton, and he dunks it down.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
And Hayward has got the ball here for Charlotte. It's off to Detroit after this game, where they will face the Pistons. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Ntilikina, the pass to Mr. Moves. Washington outside. Shot clock at 6. Going inside, and the bucket is good. Washington's got 5 now.
A fluid, agile penetrator. For a guy his size, he's nimble-footed, and Washington does a good job around the rim.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Simmons. Mr. Moves with a rebound.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Inside, Washington. And he can't get that one. Johnson with the defensive effort. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Claxton passes to Johnson. For 3, Bridges. Mr. Moves with a rebound. Mr. Moves has got his 4th rebound in this one. The Hornets with a lead. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter here. Washington outside. Shoots over Bridges. That one rolls around and rims out.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Rozier against Dinwiddie. Pass to Bridges. Over Hayward. And again, it's the Nets missing.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Here's Mr. Moves. Rebound, Brooklyn. Claxton's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
So both teams making some changes here. For Brooklyn. Will make substitutions. Timeout called. Brooklyn. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Jacques Vaughn coaching his team during the break. He seems pretty disappointed with the three-point shooting, telling his crew we have to start making more outside shots. I want to see more threes out there. Let's get aggressive. Coach is hoping some big production can make a splash for them.
Thanks for that, Allie. Hayward and Bridges at the small and power forward spots. Cody Martin is out there with Bouknight, and it's Mr. Moves in at the 5 down low. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Bridges passes to Hayward. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Mr. Moves, no good.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Benny Smith passes to Claxton, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Really good pass from Finney Smith. He understands that you can't squeeze that orange if you got somebody ready to catch and shoot.
The three ball. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Bridges passes to Walker. Here's Thomas. Back to Walker. Pass to Thomas. Bridges outside. Here's Claxton. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 5 rebounds in the game. Down low. Here's Mr. Moves. Some solid defense from Claxton.
You know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Charlotte has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Bouknight passes to Mr. Moves. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Time called here. The Nets decide to talk it over now. So for the Hornets, Washington's checked in for Bridges. Terry Rozier comes in for Martin. And it's Ntilikina in for Bouknight. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Washington outside. Takes it inside. Here's Mr. Moves. Second chance shot. And rejected. Simmons against Rozier. Johnson a screen on Rozier. Dinwiddie outside. Oh, there's the alley. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
That one goes in.
Making the most of that possession. Unwilling to give up on the play.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Now here's Simmons. It's Bridges on the wing. Pass to Claxton. Powered down after the assist. Led him to the lane.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the fourth. Rozier outside. Here's Ntilikina. Back to Rozier. Jacks up a three. Gets the three ball to go.
No hesitation at all on the catch and shoot. Rozier knows his time is tight. He lets it fly.
And here's Bridges. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Hayward.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Money.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Washington, the basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Defensive foul, Cameron Johnson. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Hornets, PJ Washington. One shot.
And that one falls for Washington.
A dependable stretch for Washington is also somebody who continues to look to improve every year in the league.
Johnson a screen on Rozier. Dinwiddie passes to Johnson. Misses the three.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Rozier against Simmons. Pass to Hayward. Here's Ntilikina. Three-pointer off the mark. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Nets. 8-point game. Dinwiddie, no good. Now Rozier. Here's Mr. Move. And so the Hornets take the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
Have a good time.
Good game, MP. Those guys are gonna have nightmares about you carving up their D.
There he is, the young GOAT himself. You up for a challenge, MP?
My cousin says it's best to stay for summer. Then I'm doing all the exercise now.
Splash!
like money in the bank. Get your head into the game.
Turn it up! We always be ready.
Come on! What are you, Bro MP? Come on.
You got it. Come on, man.
Hey, right here! Ready. We're waiting your team. Nice, baby. Give me that!
You'll get the next one.
Y'all ready to lose?
That might be good enough for the City League, but it's not going to cut it.
Woo! You quiet now. You guys the ones who are gonna be losing today.
Focus. Nice shot.
Come on, get some finish.
Woohoo! Let's go! Hey, hit me up.
What is going on, MP?
Not much. How about you?
Just living the dream.
All right.
Let's welcome Mr. Rookie of the Month to the NBA, shall we?
Hey, MP, I got some film I want you to... I mean, that is a veteran move right there.
They don't give you Rookie of the Month for looking like a rookie.
True. You think we can make him look like a rookie on this one, though?
I know we can. And when we do, they're not going to be the same team.
You're right. They lean on him more than you'd like to, ideally.
That's why he's getting the chance to shine. They don't have a lot of guys to shoulder that load.
Right, again, but that does not mean we should take them lightly. We need to play unselfish, smart basketball.
There's the man of the hour. Go get him, MP.
Game time. Let's get it, MP.
I know you do!
Quite the attire on the Pistons as they made their way through the tunnel earlier. They're geared up to give their fans a big treat here at home tonight. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Along with Steve Smith and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And our friend on the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge, we'll be hearing from shortly. Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. The forwards are Hayward and Washington. Lakina out there with Terry Rozier. And it's Mr. Moves in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Detroit, sliding in at the wing spots, it's Ivy and Thompson. Isaiah Stewart out there with Leisman. And it's Cunningham in at the point. And coming down the back nine of the NBA season, Steve, the second half, what are the contending teams most focused on at this point of the year?
It's about keeping their rhythm, adding a little bit more each day, maintaining health. You want to be ready to go once the playoffs arrive. That's the big thing, though, rhythm.
So the Hornets win the tip. And here is Rozier. And there's the pass to Mr. Moves. And they pick up 2.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate. Just sends the ball to an open shooter.
Now, here's Ivy. Stewart kicks to Cunningham. Back to Stewart. There's the dish to Cunningham. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Well, for Detroit, their last game, a loss to the Mavericks.
Smitty, even though the injuries limited Cade Cunningham in those first 2 seasons, his ceiling has to remain very high.
It is, GA, because of his basketball IQ and court vision. They are impressive for his age. He's got the size and athleticism. And plus, he's dedicated on getting better.
Here's Ntilikina. He's covered by Thompson. Hayward can't hit. Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep here. Pass to Wiseman. Lays it up off the glass.
Nice speed from Jaden. You can see him making strides as a playmaker.
For Charlotte, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Hayward passes to Mr. Moves. Back to Hayward. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Asar Thompson.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Hornets shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Really hasn't come together for them as a group in terms of free throw shooting, just around 70% on the season.
free throw good from Hayward.
And what you love about Hayward, the all-around ability. Scores, facilitates rebounds, and does so with consistency.
Hayward hits them both. And when we talk about the city of Detroit, Smitty, this is a town that loves their Pistons.
They have for quite some time. My city takes pride in their blue-collar working status, and they love watching their Pistons work hard for them.
Now, here's Washington. After James Wiseman's miss, here's Mr. Moves. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Not the efficient start they were hoping for. Only 1 for 4 from the field.
Thompson finds Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. Ntilikina with the rebound.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
Passes it to Washington. Here's Mr. Moves. The kick out to Rozier. Charlotte moving it around. And that one's good. Mr. Moves. Mr. Moves got his second bucket.
And what an interesting battle for MP, facing off with the Rookie of the Month.
Well, this is a guy that MP will see for years. They play the same position. It should make for some great theater. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Tenacious play from Stewart inside, putting up the shot all while being fouled.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Shoot 2. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Stewart.
And Stewart continues to prove himself as a vital cog on this team. A talented big man who plays with tons of energy.
Burks, he's checked in for Cade Cunningham. Bridges, he's checked in for Charlotte. He hits both from the stripe. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Ntilikina. Ivy defending. Offensive rebound. Mr. Moves. He shoots again, and that's 2 points on the layup. Mr. Moves got 6.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Pass to Stewart. He kicks to Thompson. Back to Stewart. On the pass to Ivy. 6 to shoot. Thompson outside. Stewart passes to Wiseman. Got a piece of it. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. A different look here for Detroit. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Stewart. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Thompson. Williams, he's checked in for Charlotte. Cody Martin comes in for Ntilikina. Charlotte leading by 4. Rozier the pass to Mr. Moves. Outside for Martin. There's the screen. Lets it go with the 3. Here's Mr. Moves. Wiseman with the rebound.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Burks against Martin. Three-pointer Bagley. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Snatched up. Williams passes to Mr. Moves. And another shot, and it's Williams laying it in.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Burks. His last outing, 16 points for him. Here's Bagley. Detroit, no good that time either. Charlotte in the lead. 3-second difference between shot clock and game time.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Ivy against Rozier. Wiseman kicks to Burks. Three-pointer Bagley. They get it back. It doesn't go for him. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Hornets lead by 8. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back.
The Hornets, 12.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second. Some changes. Mr. Moves checked in for Williams. Washington comes in for Martin. And it's Ntilikina in for Bouknight. And a switcher also for Detroit. Burks, he's checked in for Bagley. Pistons trail by 6. Cade Cunningham out there with Alec Burks. Then there's Wiseman. Then it's Thompson, and it's Stewart in at the 4. That's the group for Detroit right now. Burks dishes to Wiseman. And the NBA looking to reduce the amount of carrying recently. Seems like GA ball handlers had to adjust.
You know, guards can get away with a lot these days, and it's hard for players and refs to make that adjustment. Ultimately, things need to be kept in check.
It's stolen by Wiseman. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Mr. Moves in that last game against the Nets really came through when they needed him. He scored 10 points and, as we've come to expect, controlled the glass all game. And his play is what allowed them to finally bust free. Snapping a losing streak like that is huge for a team's confidence. Kevin, it'll be interesting to see if he can help them get another W tonight.
Thanks, David. He took command, and Greg really led the fight for his team.
You like someone who's willing to take control. But then again, tonight could turn out to be a different story.
Whether he's scoring, facilitating, hitting the glass, his focus is just to provide whatever they need for the win.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Bucket is good. Mr. Moves got the lead up to 8 now for the Hornets.
Knows it's his job to dish the ball. Ntilikina is a floor general you can rely on.
Burks the pass to Cunningham. And again, Cunningham missing. Here's the Hornets with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Pass to Bridges. To the middle. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Washington passes to Mr. Moves. Again, the Hornets score.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Cunningham kicks to Thompson. Pass to Stewart. Rebounded by Mr. Moves. Mr. Moves got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Washington, that's good. And now it's a 12-point Hornets lead.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Cunningham. The Hornets pull it in. Mr. Moves got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. To the inside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Substitution on the floor.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first half. Here's Cunningham. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. And we've reached halftime in this one. Hornets on top, up by 12. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports.
29. Put your hands together and give it up to Red Panda.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the Detroit Pistons.
Wow, they're getting destroyed on the glass. They're lucky this deficit isn't larger, actually. But it will become larger if they don't put forth a better effort.
I am sure Coach is harping on that exact point even as we speak. And moving on to some awards, these are the two players of the week in their respective conferences. In the West, Luka Doncic.
We saw plenty of Luka magic over this stretch. He is quite simply must-see 2K TV. And not just here in the U.S. He's an international icon, kind of like you, Shaq.
I know you don't know what that feels like, Kenny, but believe me, it's satisfying.
Oh, see, I gave you a props and then you go at me like that?
You don't even have a passport.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Mr. Moves has been exceptional here, guys, today.
Well, with a double-double in hand through two quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
Tipping off the second half, here's Steve Clifford's 5. Rozier on the wing along with Hayward. Mr. Moves out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Ntilikina in at the 1 spot.
And just wait until Wiseman has time to develop his moves, which are still somewhat raw at this stage.
Mr. Moves passes to Hayward. Inside. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Wiseman sets a screen for Ivy. To the paint. Good on that shot. And with that, the Hornet lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Wiseman. And so it's Hayward with it. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Up next for him, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip. And it's Rozier missing. The Pistons shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively, to say the least. Cunningham finds Ivy. Back to Cunningham. Off target with his 3. Charlotte leading by 10. Hayward outside. Pass to Washington. 13 feet away. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you very much. The Hornets want to play with tempo. Coach Steve Clifford said offense starts with playing to the strengths of your best players. Lamelo Ball is a great talent with a passion for the game and a flair for playing in the open court. We want to take advantage of that. Kevin?
Yeah, makes sense. David, thanks. And Thompson kicks to Stewart. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Shot clock at 5. Wiseman sets a screen for Cunningham. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Cunningham's got 13.
I love the skill level of Cade Cunningham. He has every shot in the book.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first. It's getting late in the season. Let's now see the standings out east. You take a look at the Pistons. Their season nearly over unless a form of miracle happened. And, of course, the Hornets down 4 spots from them.
And you know, for the Hornets, they're going to stumble towards the finish line this season with the playoffs nowhere near a possibility.
All the talk around them now is already about what's going to take place in the offseason. Who's going to go? Who's going to stay? I'd be surprised if they don't have a much different look next year.
The Hornets have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
One shot.
Pistons trail by 13. Now the pass to Stewart. Down low. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
He just wanted it more. Isaiah Stewart with some grown man points.
Here's Ntilikina. Count that one. Washington's got the lead up to 13 now for the Hornets.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Cunningham outside. He feeds it to Wiseman. 6 on the shot clock. And Cade Cunningham good for 3. He's got 16.
This is why Cade Cunningham was selected number 1. Such a special talent.
Inside, Mr. Moves. Thompson with the rebound.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Cunningham passes to Wiseman. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Charlotte leading by 10. Hayward finds Rozier. Hayward a screen on Cunningham. To the paint. And that one's good. Mr. Moves. 16 points for Mr. Moves.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Bagley, he's checked in for Wiseman. Harris comes in for Isaiah Stewart. Alec Burks checked in for Thompson. And Hayes subbed in for Cunningham. For Detroit, Wiseman comes in for Jaden Ivey, and it's Cunningham in for Hayes. Taken away. We've got Wiseman. Bagley is out there with Joe Harris. Then it's Cade Cunningham, and it's Burks in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Pistons. For 3, Harris. Detroit, no good that time either.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
To the inside, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Aggressive, just an attacker. Bridges wants the rock, especially near the rim.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Martin against Burks. To the middle. Looking for Wiseman. He gets it there. That one good for 2.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
Charlotte leading by 9. Now here's Booknight. Here's Mr. Moves. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the Detroit Pistons. From 13, that one falls.
Alec very comfortable shooting from mid-range. That's a shot he can get with his driving ability.
And the Hornets call time here. Different look here for Detroit. Stewart checked in for Bagley. Thompson comes in for Harris. And Ivy subbed in for Alec Burks. And then for Charlotte, P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Bridges. Rozier comes in for Cody Martin. And Frank Ntilikina's subbed in for Bouknight. Hornets leading by 9. Pass to Rozier. Here's Mr. Moves. Rebound by the Pistons. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. The shot by Ivy, no good. The Hornets have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. To the paint, here's Mr. Moves. And the layup's good off the glass. Mr. Moves got 4 points this quarter.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Cunningham looking it over. To the inside. Wiseman. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. 10 points for James Wiseman.
I like how poised Cunningham is. Good at running pick and rolls and finding passing lanes.
Passes to Ntilikina. Now Hayward. He's covered by Thompson. From deep, Washington. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. Pistons trail by 9. Just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. The second effort. Thompson dishes to Wiseman. Yep, that one goes. Wiseman's got 10 points in just the second half.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
Pass to Mr. Moves. Back to Rozier. Ntilikina passes to Rozier. Down low. Releases. Wiseman with the rebound. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Ivy kicks to Cunningham. No good from outside. Charlotte has gone 0 of 3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Ntilikina looking it over. The pass to Rozier. And here's Hayward. Ivy defending. Here's Mr. Moves. Over in the corner, Washington. Hands it from downtown. And the Hornets lead by 10.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Here's Mr. Moves. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. And now it's a 12-point Hornets lead. Cunningham outside. Here's Ivy. Hits the three-point bomb.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
So it's the Hornets picking up the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith Greg Anthony and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time.
Never been to Maine. Have you? Any place?
First I've ever been to New York.
Do you think it would be nice?
Yeah, the water. I think it would be safe.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
That's how you leave it all out on the floor. Nice job. Lock in. It's game time.
Needed basic balance, alignment, follow through. I want to see more consistency in practice and in games to be able to continue to get better.
He'll be working with each player?
Personally, yes, but I want to talk to the team for full buy-in. We can be humble, we can be better.